Hi guys, so yet one more thing to say about the 1897 pattern while I'm at it and while I have the swords out. So I mentioned earlier that one of the features of this pattern is the fact that the backstrap there is completely checkered. It's very important to note completely checkered because that was a feature that really came in on swords from perhaps the end of the 1880s and then became regulation in the 1890s, both the cavalry and infantry officers' swords. However, the concept of having a checkered back was not new at all, and if we look at this example from 1855, I hope you can see that, you'll notice it's actually got a checkered, what we call thumb piece. There's no official name for that thing. I call it a thumb piece because I can't think what else to call it, but you'll notice it's checkered there, and that's simply for the reason I mentioned before, because when you hold the sword, if you're holding the thumb up, and not all swords is recommended to do that, some recommended to hold it that way, but I'll do a video about that another time. If you have the thumb up, it gives nice friction for the thumb and makes it less likely that your thumb's going to slip off either side. And also helps prevent the thumb from, in a thrust, if you reach resistance when thrusting into someone or something, the thumb doesn't jam up too hard into the bottom of the guard there, hopefully. Although in fencing I've had that happen. The worst that happens is you get a black thumbnail, but it's not a disaster. It's a disaster for the person who's being stabbed, hopefully. So yeah, so the checkered thumb piece had been around since perhaps the 1840s, definitely the 1850s, but then the fully checkered backstrap, and you'll also notice that the fully checkered backstrap is straighter as well, straighter along the back than the more curved earlier one. That is really a feature of the 1880s experimentation and then 1890s regulation. Thank you.